Hi, Dr. Ledis here again, and I wanted to show you a real common procedure that we do every day, restoring a single unit, all porcelain zirconia crown. And I just wanted to demonstrate this. Some people have never had crowns or had old full metal crowns or porcelain crowns with metal underneath them. We don't do that for many years, so I wanted to demonstrate you kind of from start to finish seating a full coverage zirconia porcelain crown. Here we go. Here we have another very common case we do on a daily basis where we have a single tooth full zirconia crown where there's no metal incorporated into these crowns like they used to be. It's solid zirconia. If I could try to show you. And in this patient, she needed this tooth protected, and this is what the tooth would look like underneath. We have to kind of reduce the tooth around 2 millimeters circumferentially and about 1.5 millimeters on the chewing surface to allow room for the crown to have normal anatomy. And then this kind of slips over it like, if you can imagine, paper cups stacking. And I will show you this in the mouth, and this is a great individual service. And the product that we use pretty much is a product called Bruxier, which is really just a brand name, but it's a solid zirconia porcelain, which is extremely, extremely strong. I have had no fractures of this or no chipping like the older porcelains. So let's see how this looks in the mouth. So here we have the same thing as on the plaster model, but in the mouth. The first molar here, this is what we call the preparation or the tooth, and then carrying in the zirconia crown, it goes right on top and then goes right down and covers and protects the tooth. And try to match the shade to the adjacent teeth so it blends in, and then you bite down and close and turn a little bit, and that kind of goes there. Open real big. So what I usually do, even though I asked the patient before about her bite, is I take the same marking paper I use and have them bite down on it, and you can chew up and down 10 times. Tap, 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 tap. Really good. And I'm looking to see if there's any heavy scuff marks or heavy blue marks on the tooth, because it's very important that this tooth blends in with the bite or the occlusion, so it's not offensive or what we call high to the bite. And this looks pretty good. Tap, tap. And that feels pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cement this tooth. So here we are mixing up the cement that we use for the crown. We make sure it's very mixed very well and blend. And then that is carried and placed into the tooth itself. So here we are carrying the tooth in with the cement loaded into it. It might be a little cold. We kind of jiggle it down and compress it. And the excess cement squishes out, and we aspirate it or remove the excess cement with a little suction kit to save time on the cleanup. I do not usually anesthetize my patients for this. I would say 98% of the time the patients can tolerate this procedure without being numbed up. And we always take a x-ray after we cement the crown to verify that the margins of the crown are sealed. And on this particular patient, she had the tooth treated with root canal therapy, and that's why you see the white sealer in the canals of the molar here, the roots. But just to verify the fit, we always take an x-ray. So that's a good example of a single tooth replacement with a full porcelain zirconia crown.